My mission is to protect lives.
Your team is picking.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again bringing you the lower bracket final of MOBA Legends Winter
Always
Queens
on the way.
class.
Your team is
So yesterday there was a match which we left because of the technical issue that a player had in Winx. So we uh,
true love.
we kinda did that match in offline, so that was an exciting match where Tartaras Divas actually won against Winx Club. So that was a very exciting match, and Girly Pop, as we all know, yesterday lost against Lakshmi Chit Fund. So after that, we are gonna have Girly Pop. They were demoted to lower bracket finals. And Tartaras Divas, by winning the match against Winx Club, they were able to play with Girly Pop one more time. Let me remind you, the first match of the league stage started with Tartaras Divas and Girly Pop. So this is kind of a rematch of that first match. So basically, Tartaras Divas, they will be looking forward to the competition, and obviously they will look for the revenge, obviously trying to take the revenge of losing the first match with Girly Pop right now. And this match is kind of important because this is a best of 3 match, and the one who will lose the match will be eliminated from the tournament. Obviously they will be, I guess, third place, and the one who will win the match will go towards the grand finale of Winter Queens class. So this is a very, very important match of these two teams. So yes, we must be ready as well as the match is already started. So this is the draft phase. Obviously, Winter Queens class is organized by Daruma eSports, produced by Nexus Event, and powered by Vista Games. Obviously, casted by your favorite caster Hydraptor, which is probably me, feeling much better than what I was 2 days ago. And now we are at the lower bracket finals. The tournament is about to come to an end. So yes, this is the one of the last stages of the tournament. So let us enjoy to the fullest. Share the stream, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and yes, bring your friends and family as well, as the tournament is going to be lit. So let's talk about the draft here. Almost about to complete. From the side of Girly Pop, I can see Zuxing, Granger, Hylos, Alpha, and Valentina being banned here. And from side of Tartaras Divas, I can see Sicilian, Sissi, Gatotkacha, and Harith being banned as well. So this is kind of important match for both teams here. And Tartaras Divas, let us... Okay, the final ban will be Beatrix. So let's talk about the pick phase. So far, Tartaras Divas have picked Mathilda, Erithiel, and Yuzong, which is a very nice pick, especially for that Erithiel. Combined with that sprint and guided wings from that Mathilda, Erithiel have such a mobility as well as that damage, which she can deal damage while moving. It is a very unique mechanism, we all know. And from the side of Girly Pop, we can see their Silver Mist with that Vexena, and Ondedato with that signature Carmelia, Nino with Khalid, and mini controls with that Clint. So far so good. The draft is continued by Anxious picking Martish and Yib picked by Mitchell needs help. So far so good. Okay, the Martis has been changed to okay. Fredrin, that was okay. So it was not completed. Okay, so yes, Fredrin has been taken by Anxious, and the last pick is obviously by Mau Mau. Mau Mau, with legendary hyper skills, which we all know she is so good with the hyper roll, and we can all see Mau Mau. What will she pick against these 5 picks which we all talk about of Tartaras Divas? Okay, I don't think she will pick Terizla. Okay, Suyu and Xbox, that might be some picks here. Mau Mau will be picking, I guess, Suyu, which she has been picking for a long time here. Okay, Lucas has also been shown here. A very nice pick. And Lucas, with that sustainability as well as that crowd control, damage is as well very high, and that life is still being so good that in team fight, Lucas is very hard to deal with. So that's how the game draft will be ended here. The both teams, they are very excited for the match, and talking about this lower bracket finals, the one who will win will go towards the finals, facing off against Lakshmi Chit Fund, and the one who will lose this match, the tournament journey ends for them. So these teams, they should be very careful. The way should be very strategical, to be honest. And the match is about to start once the once the loading screen pops up. The drafts look very interesting. And talking about the draft, let me see. Both teams, they look very hyped up. Tartarus, they are looking forward to win against Girly Pop and take the revenge of the first loss. To be matter of fact, Girly Pop were the team who have eliminated Tartarus Divas from the upper bracket, sent them in the lower bracket. So Tartarus Divas, they know that they have to take the revenge. And for
Welcome
Godly
to
Pop,
Mobile
yesterday's
Legends!
loss was quite
5 seconds
sad
till
for
the enemy
them. They
reaches the
were
battlefield.
eliminated
Smash
from the
them!
upper bracket, sent to the lower bracket final, and they have a chance to prove themselves here. Once they win, they will be able to take their revenge for on team. They have the chance to take the revenge on Lakshmi Chit Fund there. And look at that Yuzong right there. Can that petrify? Look at that, a very aggressive battle, but Silver missed. She was able to survive that. That flicker, okay. That CC literally was like debuffed very early. I was not expecting that. I was thinking that that was a first that already in the 20th second of the game, because I thought Petrify would stun the enemy for a long time, but Silver Mist, amazingly, that was a very nice reaction time, was able to survive that, and Tartarus Divas, a very aggressive start from the beginning. Girly Pop, they have to be very careful now. This is a best of 3 series, obviously. We are expecting some kind of try-breaking game, but we can also expect the clean sweep from either of the team here. So far, so good. We can see Khalid right there and Yuzong and Onderato right there trying to gank Khalid. Oh, sorry, trying to help Khalid right here. And there you go. First blood from the side of Mao Mao. Matilda, we all know that Matilda provides vision as well as a very high mobility character, providing vision and also dealing poke damage to the hyper. But this time, Matilda was not able to do such things. And Lucas caught Matilda off guard, and C was eliminated. And we can see here Girly Pop with the early elimination lead. They are looking very confident. And the first total is already about to start. 5 seconds left. These 5 seconds, both team, they have to come here, strategize their positions, and be very careful. Look at it, another Fury, oh sorry, Petrify coming up from Yuzong. This Yuzong is targeting Vexena a lot since from the beginning. I think this Yuzong was trying to take Vexena, but Silver mistook it. And now look at that Black Dragon form targeting Lucas straight up. And okay, that ultimate was almost able to catch that Mao Mao inside it. But Mao Mao turned into the beast, trying to run away, but that guided wings took its revenge, circling Eagle Matilda, eliminating Lucas right there. And Tartarus Divas, look at that aggression. They did not let go of that early elimination Girly Pop did against them, and now we can see Tartarus Divas almost farming up and taking the lead. Girly Pop, they should be very careful because this match means a lot to them. Talking about everything here, Tartarus Divas, their performance, the very first match of the league stage, they have been improved a lot here. And Girly Pop, they have to change their strategical strategy for this game, I guess, because the early aggression is kind of looking bad for them. And Tata Chivas, yes, again, look at that. Okay. Okay, curse of blood right there. Matilda using that purify, but he was caught off guard. Look at that Mau Mau coming up using the beast form. Matilda using their circling eagle, trying to catch Mau Mau. Mau Mau almost 20% HP, but was able to run away. And with Mau Mau, I can see mini controls going back as well, which means Tata Divas, they have the chance to push the turret, but there is no minion. And we can see in the top lane, Nino is getting ganked by Khalid one on one, and Khalid is able to take Nino out, but the passive of uh, Khalid was about to be eliminated by Yuzong there, but the passive that was almost able to take the Khalid out, but passive, they just disappeared in the middle. And now Tata Divas, they are focusing on the bottom lane. Girly Pop, they lost mini control there. They are focusing on the turtle, whereas Irithel focusing on the bottom lane. So kind of a okay trade. If Irithel be able to take that turn, then the trade might be very good. And Clint minis control coming to defend the turret, so the trade was not good here. Girly Pop, they were able to take the turtle, but we can see 1v1 fight once more. Yuzong and Khalid. Yuzong can I mean, this will be a tough battle, to be honest, because Yuzong deals a very high amount of damage in 1v1 situation here, and that life still is a lot to deal with as well. So kind of bad matchup for Khalid right there. And talking about the bad matchup of Khalid, Girly Pop, they are looking very, very vulnerable. In the bottom lane gank as well, Matilda is so low, and we can see Clint almost executing Matilda with his ultimate, but fortunately, Matilda was able to survive, and Tartarus Divas again, ye with that ultimate trying to catch Clint off guard, and we can expect a curse of blood. Erithel almost got off guard by that Carmelia. And talking about that, Team Tartarus Divas and Team Girly Pop, they are kind of equalizing in everything right now. We can see the eliminations 3-3, objective also 3-3, and we can see farm is also 15.8 and 15.8 at a point. Team Tartarus Divas and Team Girly Pop, their fight being equalized there might be a very crucial factor, because Lakshmi Chit Fund right on the finals there, staying as the champions. Once again, a gang coming in the bottom lane, circling eagle coming out, and Ondadato was caught. Ondadato will be eliminated, and she will be eliminated in the crucial total time. The total, okay, about to spawn. 2 seconds left, and everyone from Tartarus Divas is going towards the turtle. Mau Mau is already there. Yuzong is trying to clear the lane right there. Khalid once again caught off guard on Yuzong, misses the skill, was able to survive, flickers out. Lucas was caught off guard by Fredrin right there. And look at the damage from every single player of Tartarus Divas. Lucas will be eliminated, which means there will be no competition for Tartarus Divas right here. And Tata Rastivas, they will be able to take another turtle, and this will be the last turtle of this game. After this, the Lord will spawn in 2 minutes, and until that 2 minutes, Tata Rastivas, defend they can defend their momentum which they have created now. And Matilda is being a very crucial member, crucial role right here. Girly Pop, they have able to take the tier 1 torrent of the bottom lane, but objective wise Tartarus Divas are doing very, very good. Yuzong on the top lane completely dominating that Khalid. And we can see one more time Matilda with that guided wings dealing damage to almost every single player here. And once again we can see an invade coming from the side of Tartarus Divas, and Fredrin was able to take the blue buff of Lucas. Mau Mau is not able to farm properly. Fredrin, though being a tank jungler, completely able to make a gap against someone like Lucas, who deals a very high amount of damage. And the match is looking very, very exciting. And the Lord almost about to spawn in around 40 seconds left, and that 40 seconds will be spent very quickly. So Tartarus Divas and Girly Pop, they have to buckle up for the Lord. Irithel trying to push the bottom lane turret, but Clint able to defend it very properly. Matilda right there in the top right boost, and Lucas, Khalid, everybody trying to take out that tier 1 turret of the mid lane as well, and I think they will be able to take the tier 1 turret of the mid lane. Guided Winx coming in the way, minion clutching the turret right there, and you can see a huge team fight. Gods of Blood coming in a very crucial factor. Erithiel from the bottom lane gets straight to the claw of Lucas. That was a very bad luck for Erithiel. Lucas trying to catch him, but he managed to survive, and Fredrin will be eliminated as well. So Girly Pop, they have created a chance here, but Yuzong, look at the damage. Vinny's control was eliminated here. Lucas dealing a high amount of damage to the backline. Yuzong doing 1v3 by himself as well. Look at that. Solo. Okay, look at that. Yuzong shutting down every single player. Lucas from Girly Pop dealing damage to almost everybody, eliminating almost everybody from the side of Tartarus Divas. Whereas Yuzong from Tartarus Divas dealing damage and eliminating everybody from the side of Girly Pop as well. This battle looks like mostly from Yuzong and Lucas, and both are giving their best. Almost every player trying to go, one trying to take the Lord, one trying to defend the Lord. This is gonna be a very tough battle. Yuzong with that black dragon form. Nino is right there trying to stun everybody, but Yuzong on the back line dealing high damage to Mini's control. Mini's control will be eliminated. Yuzong will be saved by Flux of Oasis, but unfortunately Yuzong will be shot down by Lucas. Lucas with the double kill, going for the triple here. And you can see Team Tartarus Divas, though they were able to take the Lord, but lost the team fight on the process, which means Girly Pop, they have taken a huge advantage right here. Now Girly Pop, though lost a Lord, trying to take as much benefit by that team fight. Lord is going from the top lane, almost everybody now trying to catch up to the Lord. Lord is only in the mid of the top lane. So Tata's Divas, they have the time to catch up with the Lord, whereas Girly Pop, they have to now start to buckling up, and with that, Clint already starting dealing damage to the Lord, and look at the damage from the Clint. Almost Lord is at 50% HP, which means things are looking bad for Tartarus Divas. Though they lost the team fight, got the Lord, but still Girly Pop able to defend that very quickly. Use on 1v3, Mini's control one more time, and that passive is dealing a very high amount of damage. But Revitalize coming from Carmelia was clutching up there, but Yuzong taken out the mini controls and Yuzong was eliminated at the process as well. So that's kind of do or die situation here. But this match, it's still going on, and the result is very hard to decide as well. I cannot predict who will win. Anything can happen, and that is all will be depend upon the mistakes that the teams are making. So far, so good. We can see Matilda. Okay, look at that Matilda. The huge chunk of HP of Matilda going down at once. Circling Eagle catching Clint off guard here. Clint will be eliminated instantly. Girly Pop. Okay, so small mistake. Starters Divas was able to take the advantage right there. And we can see one more time, Tata's Divas, they are able to take the advantage and increase the match. Lord coming in 30 seconds, and talking about the Lord coming in 30 seconds, Girly Pop, what will they do? What will they strategize on this Lord fight? This Lord obviously will be the enhanced Lord and will be a very crucial factor for Girly Pop to win this match. So this Lord is kind of like a key to the lock of both teams. Yes. The one who takes the Lord might win the match as well, using in the top lane, facing one-on-one against Lucas. Black Dragon form coming in the clutch right there, was able to survive the gank against Lucas, zoning out almost everybody. Carmelia trying to use the curse of blood, and look at that, who took the Lord? Look at that, Fredrin taking that Lord, using the retribution, not missing it. Lucas will be eliminated, Neo will be eliminated, Honorato will be eliminated as well. Silver Mist and Minutes Control both are able to survive, but this won't be it. The Lord is taken by Tartarus Divas, which means Girly Pop, they have to defend the Lord, and three of the players are already being eliminated. Minion is coming from the mid lane, everybody is pushing with the minion, and team Girly Pop, they are looking at a very bad situation. What will they do now? So Tartarus Divas, they will have to utilize the advantage which they created a momentum right here. Yuzong using the Black Dragon form, and talking about Black Dragon form, Lord already taking the inhibitor turret of the bottom lane. Curse of Blood coming in the clutch. Everybody is connected. The damage will be bounced off, instantly melting down everyone. And look at that, Girly Pop trying to catch off. He will be eliminated at instant. Look at them. Every single player except Yuzong was eliminated in the process. That Curse of Blood coming in clutch, connecting four people at once, and the damage bounced off with the instant. And look at that minion. Okay, Yuzong with the petrified. The damage goes. Minions survive their 10-second for Irithel to come. Will Girly Pop able to take out the base in mere 2 seconds? That was a clutch by Girly Pop. Mistake was made by Tartarus Divas. Things are looking good for Girly Pop now. Split second decision for Girly Pop, instantly taking out Team Tartarus Divas. All strategized game. Only took a mere seconds to turn the table upside down. Heads of Dut at Carmelia. That Curse of Blood literally helped that game, carrying the whole game in an instant. GG will play to Girly Pop here. Tartarus Divas as well, heads off gameplay. They performed a way lot better than what they have performed in the first game of the league stage versus Girly Pop. So things are looking very interesting here, and I can sense that this is the best of 3 match, and best of 3 matches always be a very exciting one. I can expect a tie-breaking game because these two teams are looking head on head, and the results are very fascinating. So game number 2 is about to start. So before that, we will be taking a very short break. We will be right back.
True love is like blood.
Hope will find a way,
Your
even when
team
all
is
is
picking.
forlorn.
I didn't cure the pain. I harness it. Let's go!
Your team is picking.
Test. Alpha is
Your
online.
team is banning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. Here we go. The game number 2 between Tartarus Divas and Girly Pop. In the previous game, that was a very interesting game, and with Tartarus Divas, they have almost got their
Your
hands on the
team is
win.
banning.
But at the crucial time, at the last moment, you can say, Girly Pop, they will able to snatch the win from the hands of Tartarus Divas. What a game! If you have missed, then no worries, you can just go back and watch from the beginning. And so far, so good. We are back again. This is the game number 2, and obviously, this is a best of 5 series and the lower bracket finals. So after this, the one who will lose, which means obviously Tartarus Divas, they have a one chance of proving themselves, and Girly Pop, they are one step closer for making their way to the grand finale, which is obviously tomorrow, guys. So hyped up for that. And talking about that, Tartarus Divas, they have one chance, and if they lose this match as well, they will be eliminated from the tournament, which means they secures the third position. And for Girly Pop, one chance, one time. If they win, they will be making their way for the grand finale. And obviously, things are looking very interesting because the draft phase is about to be completed. So let us just talk about the brief explanation of the tournament. This tournament, Winter Queens Class, organized by Daruma eSports, managed by Nexus Events, and powered by Vista Games, casted by the legendary caster hydraptor, which is probably me. Tournament is getting at the end stage, and this is the game number 2 of the lower bracket final best of 3 series. And let us jump directly into the draft phase without any further ado. So far, so good. The 10 bans from both teams follows Gatotkacha, Lucas, Melissa, Phobius, and Harith, whereas Yuzong, Matilda, Axborg, Granzer, and Zuxing from the side of Girly Pop. And the picks are also completed here. I can see Hylos, Valentina, Erithiel, Lapu Lapu, and Martis from the side of Tartarus Divas, whereas Carmelia, Vexena, Alpha, Khalid, and Ixia from the side of Girly Pop. This will be, this might be the last game of today because things, the way Girly Pops are playing and winning, they are looking to clean sweep the game, but Tartarus Divas have improved a lot since the game number 1 of the league stage. They lost to the Girly Pop, dropped down to lower bracket, won against Winx Club, and now this is their rematch, kind of a rematch for with the Girly Pop. And in the game number 1, they fought quite well. And yes, with this, this might be their last chance to prove themselves. Either they can lose and secure the third position in the tournament, or they can win and make the tie-breaking game of the finals of lower bracket. For Girly Pop, they are playing well. I won't be saying anything to them. They are the best teams of Nepal in the women's category, and obviously they are playing really well. Lost against Lakshmi Chitfund yesterday, and they have a chance to have a rematch with them in the finals if they win this match as well. So we are just waiting for the loading screen to pop off, and then we'll jump straight into the final. Might be the final. Yes, this is. There we go. We jump straight into the game number two. This game might be the final game of today. All depends upon the Girly Pop or Tata's Divas. How will they be playing this game? And with this, Martis will be starting the game with the red buff, whereas I can see Alpha will be starting the game with the red buff as well. So we can see there, everybody trying. They're just trying to take out the minion, be very safe in the early game. High loss with that second skill, dealing some of damage to Silver Mist here. Khalid going to the top lane, facing off against Lapu. Lapu, typical EXP laning game here. In the bottom lane, I can see Rithiel and Ixia both are playing, doing well. Things are looking very good to them as well. And talking about that, I can see there Tata's Divas, to be honest, you can see Girly Pop doing very well as well. Tata's Divas, this is a best of three series where Girly Pop already won a game. So this they win this game as well. The last game of today will be declared. And talking about this, in the previous game there was already the first blood from the side of Girly Pop, but in this game both are playing very well. Both are playing very safely here, carefully here. There I can see some kind of aggression from these teams, but so far so good. No eliminations till now. 25 seconds for the first turtle to spawn, and everything is going quite well for both teams. Farms are equalizing, no eliminations till now. The first objective, which is the turtle, is about to spawn in the land of Dawn. Lapu Lapu about to be level 4. Khalid about to be level 4. And we can expect a huge team fight in the first turtle as well. So you can see there, look at that. Marty is going directly into the turtle. Marty is in the early game, is a very strong hero, can just go inside and deal the huge amount of damage, crowd control as well on the Tato. Very low on HP. Marty is with the first blood. Marty is going all over of Mao Mao as well. Marty is with the double kill, running away. Nino tried to catch as well. Can we see the triple kill? Matt is about to secure the triple kill, but Hylos was there. Hylos said, do not be angry. Go and focus on the turtle. I will say him. And Hylos took the kill here. Martis and now completely going wild over the turtle right there. And that early game aggression, look at that. I've already told the early game Martis is a very strong hero. You have to be very careful while facing with the Martis in the early game. Heroes like Diroth and Martis, Alucard as well, they are very strong in the early game. They just completely dominate the map. And yes, obviously in the late game they might struggle a bit, but played correctly can be used properly here. But right now we can see Martis dealing a very high amount of damage in the early game. Late game he can be sustainable and deal crowd control as well as the retribution as well. But in the early game, when there is no item of anyone in any player have no item in their slot, Martis can be very deadly to them. And we just saw example there. Mao Mao only on level 6, whereas Marty is already reaching level 7, about to reach level 8. So Team Girly Pop, what will they do? The eliminations, look at that. Girly Pop, they have 0 elimination, whereas Tata Rashdipal, they have 4 elimination, which is very unfortunate for Team Girly Pop. They are just one match close, to be honest, one match close to reach the grand finale. And Tartarus Divas in the previous game as well, they were about to win the game, but Girly Pop took it from their hands. But in this game, Tartarus Divas, they are not planning on doing any mistakes. See that Marty is trying to push Khalid away from the torrent. But Khalid stick to the torrent right there. Was able to survive the attack from the Martis. Everybody hiding in the top right bush of the top lane. Irithel, look at that. A very beautiful dodge from Irithel right now. And Hylos was able to. Okay, Hylos was caught instead of Irithel. And now Valentina going ahead, dealing some damage. Hylos getting some poke damage. The ambush which Girly Pop planned for Team Tata's Divas was instantly countered by them. And now the second turn of the game already spawned in the land of Dawn. Alpha level 7, Martis level 8, and now Martis going over turtle one more time. Underdato is right there. Lapu Lapu is there facing, dealing some damage to Underdato right there. But Khalid focusing on Martis trying to deal some poke damage. Lapu Lapu with the previous spider. You look at that, instantly melting Underdato. Double kill, eliminating Mau Mau as well. And now Ixia coming from the top lane. Look at that full barrage. I thought Lapu Lapu able to catch that Ixia, but flicker shout deals damage. Martis was able to go, but unfortunately Martis was eliminated in the process as well. So far so good. Lapu Lapu with another bravest fighter and cancels out the second skill of that bravest fighter. And look at that, very aggressive gameplay from Tartarus Divas and Girly Pop. To be honest, they are trying to somewhat counter Tartarus Divas, but the plans were not successful at the moment. In the previous game as well, Tata's Divas, they played really well, about to win the match, but a simple mistake, a soft, a very split second decision right there. The table was turned, and look at that Lapu Lapu. He died because of torrent, but was able to take out Khalid. The damage from Lapu Lapu is just too much right now, and Lapu Lapu, he has got a lot of even they Lapu Lapu have more level than Martis. I mean, Lapu Lapu can instantly melt the squishy hero from the back line if he wants. So team Girly Pop have to be extremely careful about Lapu Lapu. But in the late game, Alpha can be a very deadly hero for them. But right now, Lapu Lapu is a very crucial hero. They have to be very careful with them. And during team fight, Lapu Lapu can instantly terrorize Team Girly Pop. And right now, I can see Valentina kind of being aggressive and Ixia dealing some damage to Valentina. And Rook as that Irithel is coming to save. And look at that curse of blood instantly eliminating Mini's control on the data on the process as well. Valentina with that curse of blood taken from Carmelia, using it against her. It's like a Harry Potter meme reference. Oh, not Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter meme reference. You're trying to use my own. You dare to use my own trick against me, Potter, or something like that. Valentina is kind of cool. In such a meme reference, if we talk about that. And there we go. The third turtle of the game already coming, and Martis, no competition at all, will be able to take that turtle in a ease. And Girly Pop, they won't be able to take the turtle in this game, as Lapu Lapu is doing good. Martis is doing good. Hylos is doing. Everybody from Tata's Divas is doing very good. And full barrage once again coming in clutch from Ixia. This is a very great combination, to be honest. Carmelia, Curse Blood, but plus Ixia's full barrage, instantly deleting people on the process, and that will be very crucial for the team fight. And talking about a team fight, very crucial about the team fight. And look at that damage to Mini's control. Irithel instantly melting people here. And Lapu Lapu trying to survive there. Khalid using the flicker. Valentina using the curse of blood one more time. Valentina almost taking the ultimate of Carmelia. So Garlipa have to be very careful about that as well. So far so good. Martis was caught off guard, but he was able to survive using his second skill. Carmelia using the curse of blood one time, and Nino getting caught off guard. Nino will be eliminated. Martis with that ultimate. Martis running around wildly. But the ultimate this time was missed. Irithel will be using the sprint, dealing damage to almost everybody here. Carmelia almost surviving 1 HP. Ixia using full barrage one more time, but that will not do anything. Irithiel and Hylos both will be able to survive the full barrage of the Ixia, and now Marty is clearing the minion in the bottom lane, will able to help Tartarus Diva's minion to deal damage to the turret, whereas Team Girly Pop, what will they be doing now? Ixia dealing some damage, doing some things here, trying to go out. Ixia in the late game can be very deadly in combination with the Curse of Blood of Carmelia. Literally can do a lot of things during the team fight, but the first lord of the game already coming here. Team Tata's Diva instantly going and taking that lord. There will be no competition as Godly Pop can't compete right now. Their farms are not enough. We can see 6,000 gold lead from the side of Tartarus Divas, and the level gap is as well. We can see 13 13. Almost every single damage dealer from Tata's Divas is either level 13 or a higher level than Girly Pop. And look at that, Valentina getting caught off guard, and Erithiel with that ultimate and sprint combination. Oh, sprints, you have not used that. I think that is the great Dragon Spear magic, the huge speed boost during the ultimate, and Alpha use. Okay, Alpha running away by using the Spear of Alpha, and now Ethel coming back into the game. Lapu Lapu again going using the bravest fighter, eliminating on the Dato. Look at that damage from Martis as well. Tartarus Divas with the huge team fight win against Girly Pop. Lord is coming from the bottom lane. What will they do now? Girly Pop have to buckle up, but Girly Pop they have Ixia. I mean, Ixia can easily defend the Lord with our full barrage. So yeah, that Curse of Blood combination in follow up with that full barrage. Tartarus Divas can be melted in a second, so they have to keep an eye out for that. The flicker should be ready, and now Spear of Alpha trying to uh, get Hylos, trying to trap the Hylos, making him fly away to the inner parts of the turret and eliminating him. But the plan was unsuccessful here. Girly Pop trying to go aggressive one more time against Martis here, but the early game Martis, when nobody have item, he deals a lot of damage. Once go towards the late game, Martis makes the defensive item, which means he will be more tankier. Second skill combination, more tankier, so very hard to catch off guard. The only one who can easily deal damage to Martis is, I guess, either Alpha or Ixia from the side of Girly Pop. Vexena also won't be doing some damage as the second skill of Martis can be immune to crowd control, easily countering Vexena on the process. And now I can see there Girly Pop trying to ambush people now. If somebody is caught off guard, then that might be a huge advantage for Team Girly Pop, but no one is coming to their ambush. Carmelia hiding in the bush on the top corner. Everybody is staying together here. The game about to be reached in the late game. Lord about to come. 18-second left for the second Lord of the game to spawn in the land of Dawn, and obviously this Lord will be the enhanced Lord, which means Tartarus Divas, if they get their hand on this Lord, they might be able to win the game in the game right now. But Girly Pop, we saw in the previous game as well, Tartarus Divas, they were able to take the enhanced Lord, but the mistake they made instantly turned the table around. Girly Pop won the game. Same thing is very common to happen in this game as well. So Team Girly Pop, they should keep and watch. They should keep an eyes out for the mistakes that Tartarus Divas can make. In the other end, Tata's Divas should avoid mistakes and try to win the game as quick as possible, because Khalid in the late game can be extra tanky, Carmelia can be extra tanky, Alpha can be extra deadly. Carmelia's Curse of Blood can be extra deadly in combination with mini controls, full barrage, flicker combination. So far so good. Things are looking bad for Girly Pop now. We are expecting a tie breaking game now. things are looking very very spicy as Girly Pop. They have to defend the enhanced Lord coming from the bottom lane, and every single player from Tata's Divas, they are ready to win this match right here right now. Lord dances, instantly melts the torrent. The inhibitor torrent of the bottom lane goes down. We can expect the same thing from first game to happen as well. Curse of Blood is not used by Carmelia just yet. She is waiting for the perfect timing here. Alpha instantly melting the Lord. Everybody going for the second inhibitor torrent. Khalid goes out with that rising sand. Martis and Curse of Blood coming from both sides. Full barrage combination. Here we go. We can see Vixena using her Eternal Guard. Pair bonding everybody, but full barrage goes to the cooldown, and unfortunately team Girly Pop was not able to take out anybody, and but fortunately they just hold the game for long. Mao Mao eliminating high loss, and Lapu Lapu eliminating Ixia can be a crucial factor here for team Girly Pop. They have to defend more minion now. Every single minion is coming from every single side. Khalid caught Erythiel off guard. That is a very crucial thing now. And now only Valentina and Lapu Lapu are left. Everyone has been eliminated from the side of Godly Pop. But the gold lead still goes to the 7,000. Team Tartarus Divas, they still have to end the game as quick as possible because Godly Pop, they are getting more tankier every second the game passes. Underdato is here. Lapu Lapu is there. Underdato and Lapu Lapu have a very different combination here because Lapu Lapu, he have single-handedly eliminated Underdato 2 times in this game as well. So yeah, Underdato, what? Okay, CC has a very very huge responsibility on her shoulders because a single Curse of Blood perfectly landing for Team Tataras Divas. In the previous game, we saw that. In this game as well, if she does that, the game just ends for Girly Pop. Look at that Lapu Lapu going aggressive, trying to catch mini controls off guard, but the crucial Wind of Nature was used, and mini control survives the attack from Team Tataras Divas. Lapu Lapu, and now we can see more team fight is happening here. Hylas running away. Curse of Blood coming clutch from Valentina and Erythia. Look at that damage and bouncing off. Marty's going ahead. Sky Piercer eliminating on the Dato. Team Godly Pop, they have to now back off as the Lord comes in the Land of Dawn. 16-minute Lord, which means this is an evolved enhanced Lord who will deal extra damage to the turret, will be extra tanky. Team Godly Pop, can they defend these push coming from Tataras Divas again? Because Tataras Divas, I think they will be able to end the match here. But they have on the Dato, they have Ixia. So there is a slight chance. They have a very small percentage of Godly Pop to end the match. No, sorry, to defend the game, elongating it more. And the final chance, if they were to defend this push, they will get one more chance of proving themselves and coming back into the game. But for right now, the Lord and the minion coming from every single lane. Girly Pop have to defend against 9 minions and enhanced Lord. And look at that damage, instantly melting everybody in the back line. Mini controls is almost eliminated. And everybody is eliminated right now. Tataras Divas will be able to win this game. GG well played. In the previous game, a mistake was made by them and the tables have turned. But in this game, no mistake was made. Hence, Tataras Divas is crowned as victorious. Which means we will be able to see the tie-breaking game between Tataras Divas and Girly Pop. The revenge will be taken successfully if Tataras Divas wins. Girly Pop trying to make their hands on the ticket to the grand finale. The final game will be the game to watch out for. So bring your friends and family, watch them together. The things are getting heated up, steamy, and getting hyped up as well. So before the final game of the lower bracket finals, we will be taking a very short break. We will be right back.
on the way.
Let's go.
Your team is picking.
Only love and night are everlasting.
Your team is
one
picking.
second. Oh.
Among the planes exists the
Your team
equilibrium,
is banning.
which I was made for.
Magic is my life.
Your team is banning.
We started
Let's hear from the
by
crowd.
thinking that it will
Make
be a
some noise for
mere
yours truly.
2 matches, but as the game passes on, we saw twist after twist, table turn after table turn, and now finally a tie-breaking game in the lower bracket finals. Tartarus Divas, the same team who have lost to Girly Pop 2-0 in the first game of the league stage, and now they are here to take their revenge on them and get their hands on the ticket of the grand finale of Winter Queen's
The immortal
Clash.
one chose me to vanquish the
team is
shadows
banning.
that plague
Same story
this
goes to
world.
Girly Pop, who lost their battle
See value
2-0
in me?
to Lakshmi
Your
Chit
team
Fund,
is
You
picking.
should.
trying to go back into the finals by winning this game, taking their revenge on them. A different rivalry is going on. Tartarus Divas, Lakshmi Chit Fund is staying at the top. Tartarus Divas and
Your
Girly
team
Pop
is picking.
facing off against each other in a
Time
very
and tide wait for
heating
no man,
match,
nor
trying
girl.
to secure the spot for the grand finale, and now the final match, the final draft, lower bracket final between Girly Pop, Tartarus Divas. The ZXP TRT going on here already started, so let's just jump straight into the game. But first, let me tell you about the tournament. This tournament, MLBB, Mobile Legends 5v5 Winter Queens Clash, is organized by Daruma eSports, the same channel which you are watching the stream currently live. If you are watching from Facebook, do not forget to like and follow the channel, as Facebook page is getting a very huge attention as well. If you are watching from the YouTube, do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Call your friends and family. Let's bring everybody together to witness this top class match in the process. So basically this match is gonna be a very heating one, and talking
I am the
about the
priestess of
game
primal
here,
lightning,
this
the
will
hunter
be
of
the
all the
final
evil
match.
gods.
And yes, obviously the games is getting very steamy. Talking about the draft, we can see the first we can see the 10 bans: Zuxing, Granger, Xbox, CC and Fredrin, whereas Suyu, Harith, CC, Gototkacha and Lucas, they are the hero that are being banned. From the side of Girly Pop, we can see Hilo, Sicilian, Angela, Beatrix and Rosa from the side of Girly Pop, whereas Erithiel, Matilda, Eve, Alpha, and Edith from the side of Tata. Draft are looking very interesting. I can see Hylos as well as Angela from the side of Girly Pop, which means Rosa is the main damage dealer. In follow up with that mini controls, Silver Mist. The draft are looking very spicy. And from the side of Tata Chivas, look at that. I can see Matilda, I can see Erithiel with the sprint, Eve as a main crowd control the game, and we can see Edith as well. Alpha be the main frontline shredder. To be honest, the true damage by Alpha is a very deadly thing here. The draft is looking very spicy, a very nice combination of tankiness, the crowd control, the damage, everything is perfectly balanced here. The game's gonna be late. Final match, the final of the lower bracket. Things are looking very interesting here. And now I'd like to suggest you to please, yeah, like, share, and subscribe the channel one more time, because before the game start, before this loading screen goes off, let us do the small things. Okay, so here we go, the final match, the best of 3 series final, game number 3 between Girly Pop and Tata Divas, lower bracket final of Mobile Legends 5v5 Winter Queens class. Alpha will be starting from the red buff, whereas Roser will be starting from the blue one, and Matilda is right there dealing some damage, poke damage, and providing the vision for everybody in Tartarus Divas. And already look at that aggression from Tartarus Divas. They are doing very good on that aggressive part. And talking about Roser, already taken the blue buff, going for the red one. Alpha taking the red buff and taking that creep which comes with the red buff on the top side. And yes, both hyper, their natural rotation, it looks towards the golden, which means they are most probably gonna gank the golden after they have completely farm. But look at that, Hylos going head to head. Alpha will be using, oh sorry, Alpha didn't use that retribution, so Alpha was able to take that lethal without the retribution. Now going for the second buff, which is the blue one, and now Alpha easily gonna take that blue buff as well, which means Alpha and Roser is gonna be reaching level 4 in a moment. So the first team fight, I think I can predict the first team fight in the gold lane now. So let me see how much of my prediction really works. But now talking about the predictions, Tartarus Divas and team Girly Pop, they both are the team very equalizing on every single thing we see here. And now I can sense that the first turtle of the game about to be spawned in the land of Dawn. And look at that, team Tataras Divas taking away that EXP crab as well. Edith is getting ganked there. Edith very low on HP, will be flickering out and able to survive that. Eve and Edith both hanging on towards that EXP minion, and both getting level 4 at the same time. And Matilda trying to get level 4 as well, but stuck at a very, okay, got level 4 right there. And this gonna be a full on out level 4 battle. Edith is going all ham over the high loss. Roser and Angela combination going out. Edith will go down. Right there is a huge, okay, look at that, Erethel going ham, look at the damage. Alpha very low on HP, Beatrix with that ultimate was able to survive, and Girly Pop, a very close battle, a very equalizing battle. Look at that, both team got one casualty, one elimination from both the side. But unfortunately Alpha will be going back to the farming zone, whereas Roser will be taking the total number 1. Edith will be using that primal wrath, but I don't know for what reasons he used the primal wrath. I thought everybody is gonna be fighting one more, but everybody just goes towards the farming area, whereas Edith is stuck with that primal wrath on the spot. Once again, I can see that Sicilian, look at the damage, instantly making Matilda lower than 70% SP, and with almost 2 shot, and Matilda have to recall. Look at the damage of Sicilian, very underrated hero here. I mean, a very popular hero, which was underrated at some point, but right now everybody is using Sicilian, very easy to use as well, and very popular in the high ranks. So now I can see, Okay, look at that. Okay, Alpha and Roger both are on level 7. Though Roger took the total, Alpha almost equalizing with the Roger. Things are looking very, very head to head from both the side. Both the team equalizing on farm as well. Look at that 10.4, 10%, only 300 difference. Whereas Tataras Divas Hyper, both Hyper is on level 7 as well. Roger, look at that. Now going from the creep here and Hyper, look at Alpha is invading Roger and no one's gonna stop them. Sicilian is coming right there, but I think the Roger used retributions till that creep, and now everybody from Tataras Divas is in the mid lane trying to get some kills here. Edith is right there. Look at that. I can see there. Everybody is going around now, focusing on the red buff. Total is about to come. Everybody is being ready for the total as well. And talking about the total, Erithiel is coming from the bottom lane to support. So look at the dedication from Tartarus Divas. They are very excited to win this game as well, taking the revenge successfully with Girly Pop. Whereas Girly Pop, they have some different motive here. They want to win this game, go to the final, win that as well. And talking about Tataras Divas, we all know the 2-0 loss from Tataras Divas. From the same Girly Pop team, they are facing off in the first game of the league stage. We all know that. But they are performing in a different level in this lower bracket final, which means they still have the potential to win this game. And look at Beatrix. Okay, Alpha was able to take that Letho, and Alpha will be using the Spear of Alpha, getting away from the gank. Roger with that Angela combination being very, very deadly. But that Angela's combination was used too quickly, which means at the crucial fight, the Angela and Roger won't be doing anything, which means Alpha will be taking that retribution Spear of Alpha one more time, and that Hylos will be eliminated. So huge team fight win for Tartaras Divas and the objective win for Tartaras Divas as well. Girly Pop will be have to recall that, and guided Winx coming from Matilda able to instantly teleport that Alpha straight from the upper side of the map to the lower side of the map. And now we can see Matilda going at the bottom lane trying to get minutes controls, whereas we can see Irithel doing some heavy hitting damage as well. Combine that with the sprint, Irithel damage will be multiplied, and now they are focusing on the bottom lane tier 1 turret, whereas Alpha, look at that Mao Mao instantly getting shredded, and Irithel, she have taken the tier 1 torrent of the bottom lane as well, which means Tataras Divas, they have taken a huge momentum, huge advantage right now. And Girly Pop, they have to do something about this, because Tataras Divas, they are just putting the middle on the pedal in the middle, eating everybody, eating everything on the way, taking the terrain, taking the objective, taking the blue buff as well. Their farm exceeds the 19,000 mark, which is 2,000 more than what Girly Pop currently have. And now Girly Pop, they are kind of in a top, they are kind of pushed back into the top spot, whereas Tatras Divas on the other hand, they are just equalizing on the materials here, taking the advantage of what they have already created. And now Girly Pop are the one who are going to take the tier 1 turret of the bottom lane. Eve is right there. Roger will be using the combination of Angela, Hardguard and Roger, but everything is just paused in the moment here. And from the side of Tataras Divas, where Girly Pop were focusing on the tier 1 turret of the bottom lane, Tataras Divas were focusing on the tier 1 turret of the top lane, which means the farms once again Tataras Divas equalizes the material. With the advantage they have taken in the second total fight, they still maintains it. And now Alpha will be going to take the red buff of Roger, and Roger is left behind with nothing, and Alpha will take the total as well, which means the farm keeps on increasing on Tatras Divas and Girly Pop. The farm keeps on back, keeps on going back away, pushed back away from Tatras Divas. And look at that, the 2000 farm gap. Look at the sprint coming from Erithiel. Look at the speed right there, instantly melting Mao Mao. And the primal Wrath of Edit also dealing a huge amount of damage. High loss, very low on HP, will be using that glorious pathway. And okay, hard guard from Enzela instantly melting everybody. And now Beatrix have to go away. Nino coming from the back. Now Tataras Divas, two people have eliminated, three people have eliminated. Okay, look at that. Girly Pop trying to come back into the game, and they have made a door, which means they can simply take the advantage of what they just did. They have taken out three core players of Tataras Divas, which means Girly Pop, they have the chance to come back into the game. So far, so good. Tataras Divas were able to dominate Girly Pops till now, but Girly Pop, they exits the trap of Tataras Divas, and now they are able to come back into the game. And now the only thing they have to do is equalize on the objective, which means they have to take the tier 1 torrent of the top lane as well and focus on farming Mao Mao level 12, whereas Alpha is also at level 12. Hypers have equalized now. The retribution deals the same amount of damage, and the first lord of the game about to be spawned. Only 20 seconds left. Tataras Divas, what will they do? Girly Pub, what will they do? This is a do or die situation, to be honest, and obviously both teams, they want to win, go towards the final, and so far so good. 5 seconds left for the first lot to spawn here. Look at that silver mist instantly eliminating Erethiel and okay, sorry, not Erethiel, Mathilda and Mao Mao. All eyes on her because Mao Mao, she does something that no one expects, and the support from that Angela deals a crucial does the crucial thing as well. Beatrix on the other hand, look at the top lane. Beatrix is just eating the top lane, and there is no one to stop Beatrix as well. Matilda have gone in the top lane, but Matilda solo cannot do anything to Beatrix to Girly Pop. They have look at that. They took the advantage of the team fight which they did in the blue buff, and now look at that. It completely providing the crowd control. Irithel with that ultimate, and without sprint as well. Irithel's movement is just too much. I think she have already made that great dragon spear, and look at that flux of oasis plus Angela's hard card combination, instantly full HPing the Angela, and now Mao Mao is trapped. I think Mao Mao targeted the circling eagle Mathilda, and Mathilda just teleported back towards the team, and Mao Mao just teleported with that Mathilda, and now Mao Mao is eliminated. Tataras Divas will be able to take the first lord of the game, which means the things which they left behind, they have picked it up, they have picked up the pace, and now the exceeds them. Farm exceeds Girly Pop. 1000 gold advantage for Tataras Divas. Girly Pop trying to take out the tier 1 turret of the mid lane, but Tataras Divas coming back into the game, and Primal Wrath from Edith instantly eliminating Beatrix, and now chasing Girly Pop back into their area. Lord is coming from the top lane. Girly Pop, they have to defend the Lord, and now team Tataras Divas, the only thing they have to do now is maintain the momentum and deal some torrent damage. And look at that, they are going for the mid lane torrent. Tier 1 torrent already destroyed, going for the tier 2, but no minion on the process. Irithel in the top lane, dealing some damage to the T2 torrent for the top lane, and already getting her hands on the T2 torrent. Tataras Divas taking every single torrent they just seize now, and everybody of Girly Pop are busy on taking the Lord out, whereas Tataras Divas are just focusing on taking the torrent. Tier 2 torrent of mid lane also goes down in the process, and tier 2 torrent of the bottom lane also goes down in the process. Lord is also able to go make the way for the minions in the inhibitor torrent of the top lane. So Tataras Divas have done so much thing with this first Lord, and the Lord which is about to come next. I think this 70 seconds left for the next Lord to spawn. That Lord will be the enhanced Lord. So both teams, they are keeping their eyes out for that enhanced Lord, because Girly Pop, they are backed out for the farm. The 1000 gold lead which Tataras Divas have maintained so far have increased to 5000. That's a lot. And Girly Pop are struggling to keep on maintaining the farm with the Tataras Divas. Primal Wrath has been used, and Edith will be now starting to deal damage because the raise bar is so full as well. And so far so good. Tataras Divas, they are invading the blue buff, able to take that blue buff as well. And Girly Pop, they are not able to do anything. Nino is getting melted by that Irithel as well, and come follow up with that Alpha and Yib. Nino is eliminated. She even used the revitalize, healed up, flax of oasis was also triggered, but still Nino was eliminated. The amount of damage Tataras Divas are dealing is just too much, and Eve just zoning out everybody using her ultimate. Talking about the ultimate, Lord is also about to come. 8 seconds left, and this Lord is gonna be an enhanced Lord. Minis control is not available, so Godly Pop won't be competing for the Lord. So things are looking very good for Tataras Divas and Alpha. Okay, see, okay, standing there, already starting to get their hands on the Lord here, and let's go. The Lord, there will be no competition at all, and Tataras Divas, they are looking to take this game on their hands. The revenge they are seeking for Girly Pop. They lost 2-0 in the first game of the league stage to the Girly Pop. Okay, the game has been paused. There might be some technical issue, but this is the final of the lower bracket. So I think the issue will be resolved soon because things are getting very steamy. So until the pause goes off, I would like to say you that guys, this tournament is organized by Daruma eSports, produced by Nexus Event and powered by Vista Games, casted by Hydraptor, which is probably to me. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel. That helps a lot and it motivates a lot to keep doing such kind of tours. And obviously, the giveaways which you have been enjoying so far. So tournament started with 6-on-6 girls team from each Nepal and India. We did round robin, we did eliminations, and now the league stage. The tournament is about to come to an end, and the best, the Girly Pop, who are known to be the best team of Nepal, are struggling to keep their lead with Tataras Divas. This is the final game, best of 3 game, and this is the game number 3. Tataras Divas have won game number 2, Girly Pop have won game number 1. This might be the final game, and this game is also looking to go towards the hands of Tataras Divas. They have already taken the enhanced Lord, and now Girly Pop they have to defend. So this was the brief description of the game which is happening so far. So we all will be waiting for the pause to go away. So far so good. Tomorrow will be the grand finale of the Winter Queen class. So the winner of this game will be facing off against the best team from India, Lakshmi Chit Fund, who I have not seen them lose a single match, to be honest. They want to win Club 2-0. They want to the Girly Pop 2-0 as well. They are already selected for the grand finale, and now time for Girly Pop and Tataras Divas currently happening. The match has been paused. This is the game number 3. I think the technical issues, I guess it seems to be solved very quickly. I hope it solves very quickly because we all know that time is running out. It's too late. Everybody have to sleep as well. And yeah, I think something's up. So I think we all should be waiting for the game. So yeah, I guess the pause still goes on. So let us just wait for the pause. Okay, guys. If anything's happen, any notification I will get, I will just send it to you instantly. But for now, let us just wait for the pause to be removed. मुझे भी नहीं पता भाई. हाँ भाई, वेट में वॉइस में जाता हूँ, ठीक है. So yes, the pause has been removed. There was some technical issue which has been solved now. Things are looking so good for Tataras Divas, and yes, we can see their 7,000 gold lead. Lord is coming from the top lane, and we all can guess the result now. So far so good. We can see Team Girly Pop. Look at them struggling to defend the Lord as well as the minion wave coming from all around. Tata's Divas, they are so close on winning the game, but still we all know what happened in game number 1 between these two teams. They literally had won the game, but the curse of blood instantly shattered their dream. But for now, we can see Tata's Divas completely dominating the inhibitor turret of the mid lane, about to be destroyed, but Girly Pop were able to defend that. The minion wave from the bottom lane has been cleared out. The minion wave from the top lane has been cleared out. More minions is coming from the top lane as well as mid lane as well as bottom lane. So Tataras Divas, they have the chance to win the game. Okay, look at that flicker combination from Edith. And Edith, she have freezed herself. Primal Wrath incoming. Primal Wrath damage is so huge and shut down coming from Mini's control. That's the chance. Anxious going ahead, dealing some damage to Beatrix, but Beatrix does it once again. The wind chant. Alpha have froze here himself, but still Beatrix managed to clutch that up, and now Tataras Divas, they are at the defending position. The top lane and the bottom lane, those lane are already settled by minions. They only have to defend the mid lane, and now Yib with that ultimate defending the mid lane like a boss right now. That was so close. Tataras Divas, which look at that 7,000 gold lead, which Tataras Divas have maintained, have decreased to mere 2,000. That was very, very close, to be honest. Very, very closed. That was a split second. That was a shocking little turn by Girly Pop, almost winning the game. And Tataras Divas, they have managed to defend what Girly Pop, the offensive attack of Girly Pop. And now I can see Tataras Divas once again. Mathilda getting caught off guard. Beatrix, look at the damage, instantly melting the Mathilda. And now Lord has already spawned. And this is a 17-minute Lord, which will be extra tanky than the 16-minute one. And so far so good. Tataras Divas, they can do nothing now as the main supporter, as the main the healer as well as main mobility provider. The Mathilda is eliminated, and now Alpha is there. Alpha trying to get that, Alpha trying to steal that Lord. The immortality is already made. Hylas going attacking Alpha straight, and now you've taken the Lord. This is a huge twist of the game. Though Girly Pop is taking out one by one, they have taken out Alpha, they have taken out Edit, but they were not able to take the Lord. That was very close. I wonder how Mao Mao missed that Lord, and now Girly Pop, the Lord which they have started, the Lord which they could have taken very easily, they have to defend the same Lord now. Mathilda, look at the bottom lane. Mathilda and Irithel, they are surrounding Hylos. Hylos is being surrounded by the the main damage dealer, will be using the glorious pathway, running away from that Irithel, and now back on defending. Angela's hot card can be a crucial support for anyone in Girly Pop right now. And Tataras Divas, they are very close on winning the game. They are, look at that farm, they have been equalized. Girly Pop, they have 100 more gold than Tataras Divas. And now look at the gold, they have already equalized it. Position wise, Tataras Divas is performing very good because they have all three inhibitor turret intact. But Girly Pop, they have only two inhibitor turret, and which means the minion pressure from Tataras Divas from the top lane is gonna be very difficult for Girly Pop to handle, because in the more as the time passes, the minion will grow stronger, and the Lord, while Girly Pop focuses on the Lord, the minion can instantly take out the base. The Girly Pop have to be very careful about that. Tataras Divas, if they only if they defend from now on, make no mistakes, only minion can be threatening for Girly Pop. So far so good. Tataras Divas has been playing very well in the early first game as well. They have already won the game, but the crucial mistake, the curse of blood, literally cursed them and they lost the game. But in game number 2, they made no mistake and they won the game. And but in game number 3, look at the game already reaching the 20th minute, which means we can still expect a lot of thrilling match, a lot of thrilling point of the match as well. So yes, do not leave the match in the middle, and yes, keep on subscribing the channel because we will be bringing more matches like this. And tomorrow is the grand final, and look at the damage. Alpha misses that spear of destruction. Oh sorry, not spear of destruction, spear of Alpha, and now Beatrix has been melted. Alpha will be surviving that. Alpha, spear of Alpha already retracting. I think Irithel has been eliminated, and now on the Dato, the Angela is very low on HP, running away. Now Matilda doing the main mobility part, I guess. And now without Irithel, they have to attack the Lord. This Lord is of 20 minutes, which means this Lord is almost like a Godzilla now. Mao is coming there, and Alpha with that spear of Alpha dealing high damage with that Roser, running away now. Matilda will be using that flicker. And Angela, look at that heal. Roser is back on full HP, already making that immortality, and Alpha is back on attacking that Lord. With Alpha, we can say Mini Controls is back on the game as well. On the Dato, low on HP one more time, and Mao will be taking out Eve as well. Look at the damage, and Irithel will be coming in clutch. Will Tataras Divas be taking this game, or they will be coming back by defending? Team Girly Pop, they are so close on taking the Lord, and there will be no competition at all. Mao will be taking this Lord, which means this game is still alive. And talking about still alive, this game, we can see Girly Pop will be sending out their Lord. This is a evolved, enhanced Lord. Will be dealing a very high damage to the torrent. If this Lord even dances toward the torrent, that inhibitor torrent at the bottom instantly destroys. Which means Tataras Divas, this is the do or die situation. Girly Pop will straightly go towards the base, ignoring every 5 members, every 5 players of Tataras Divas, goes straight towards the torrent, straight towards the base, and destroys it. That might be the plan of Girly Pop. And Tataras Divas, they have to be very careful about this, because the minion are instantly enhanced. Look at that. Edith is a tanky hero, but still look at that melt. And a Sicilian damage is over the head as well. Alpha is single-handedly trying to defend the Lord. Mao is there. Lord taking out the inhibitor torrent of the bottom lane, and the spear of Alpha is used. And Lord already, its HP is below 50%. Eve is being the core player here, defending every single thing with her ultimate, and the immortality is being triggered. A spear of Alpha already being used. Everybody's focused on that tower, and Girly Pop, what a match. Tataras Divas already winning the game, but 2 games from them, the game number 1 and this game number 3. already the match was in their hand, but Girly Pop were able to snatch the game from their hand. The last lord was just too much for Tataras Deva. Easy, well played. Girly Pop making their way towards the final, facing Lakshmi Chit Fund, and the revenge from Tataras Divas was shattered in this game. What a match! More matches tomorrow, as tomorrow there will be the grand finale of Winter Queen Clash. The match will be between Lakshmi Chit Fund and Girly Pop, but this will be a rematch of the upper bracket semi-final. Will Lakshmi Chit Fund will maintain their win streak, or Girly Pop will be able to take their revenge, win the game? We all will be getting the answers tomorrow, but let's take a moment and let's appreciate the mind-blowing battle for Tataras Divas. That was very well played. GG, well played, Tataras Divas. We wish you best of luck for your upcoming tournaments, but for now, that's all for today. Me, hydraptor. I will be seeing you guys tomorrow at the grand finale of Winter King's Clash. That's all for today. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Press the bell icon. Good night and peace out.